What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and this is Trey Beyond TV.
This very moment I bring, put in on everything that I will retire with the ring. Retire with the ring. Retire with the ring.
Now, before we get this video started, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, all of that. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. So, this is going to be my review for the season finale of Baddies Gone Wild, girl. I cannot believe it, and I am so excited for it. I'm so glad we made it. So glad I made it. So glad I made it. No, for real. So glad we made it to the end of this, because, girl, it had just then got, it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So, did I say like the video? Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, all of that. Okay, let's get into it. So, last episode, Baddies and Daisy, they got their chains. I did not give y'all the review for last episode. I probably should have, but I didn't. Anyway, we're skipping past it. So, sorry. Y'all know I usually do every episode, and I usually miss one. So, I don't do every episode. I usually do every episode but one or two in the whole season. And I just be proud of myself for that, girl, because every episode do not be review worthy. Okay? Sorry. Anyway. Last episode, Baddies and Daisy, they got their chains. So, they have to agree, or that's what I thought. They was supposed to be agreeing on who got the third chain. Girl, come to find out, girl, we'll get to it. So, Rella G's, they on the bus or whatever, and Rella G, she say she didn't clap because she was feeling some kind of way, obviously, but she know all the OGs, they gonna get their chains anyway, because this is the first season, and they OGs. And I was like, yeah, you know what? They probably are. And my boyfriend was like, why? Why they all gonna get one? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, right. Why would they all get one? They not all finna get one. Diamond didn't even get one after everything she had done did until the next season. Dolly still ain't got one. And this is Baddies we talking about. Baby, y'all ain't getting no chains. Y'all probably never get a chain. That is funny. That these girls be needing these chains. Them bitches ain't never gonna get no chains. But yeah, anyway, I think Rilla might get one. Only the girls that are coming back next season, I feel like, are gonna get chains. Coco, she says she feel like she deserves a chain because she the only one that fought Daisy 3 times. And I'm like, that mean you deserve a chain? Girl, Baddies fought her 3 times too and she got a chain. Is that why she got a chain though? That's not why she got a chain, because she fought Daisy 3 times. Baddies got a chain because she would fight anybody in that house. Daisy got one because she would fight anybody in that house. So it wasn't specific to you standing up to the biggest person in the house, girl. That's not chain worthy. It's not. So I just don't agree with her in that aspect. But anyway, so they finally get to the little soccer field, girl. I ain't even tell y'all that's where they was going. They going to the soccer field to play soccer. So they get there. They're split into 2 teams. Oxy and Shay are the cheerleaders because these bitches is on injured reserve. Okay? So they split them on 2 teams. This bitch Daisy, she got her prison eyes on. She like, is you bitches ready? I'm like, oh, calm down, bitch. I would have been scared to be out there with her. Ooh, she got the prison eyes on, baby. She's ready to go back to the pen. Don't hit her too hard. Wait, this ain't even that sport. Anyway, she turned it into that sport because Daisy, big ass, she picks up the soccer ball. She's running like a linebacker, girl. I would have just got out the way. I would have just moved on out the way because you ain't getting me. So, I'm like, where the fuck is Mean Lee at? Where is Mean Lee? And I don't even realize that she's there until they end up back on the bus. Because she's like, we had a good time. I'm like, who had a good time? Because, girl, you was not even there. You was not there. Stop lying, girl. You was off somewhere else. She shouldn't have came. She should not have come, honey. So, they get to the house, and it's time to have their final dinner, where they're going to be discussing who gets the chain. So, before that, Baddies and Daisy, they go have a talk, even though they're going to have another talk. They go have their initial talk about who they think deserves the chain. So, they have a list of names, and they want to throw all their names into the bucket or whatever. So, or throw them into the hat, whatever the hell. So, Baddies' first name is Jaden. And I'm like, Jaden? Don't get me wrong. I don't hate Jaden because I really realize that Emery is the real lame bitch in the situation. But at the same time, I don't like Jaden either. Because Jaden is annoying. You know what I'm saying? She do pop it like she gonna fight and she's not really, you know what I mean? All of that. I would fight you if my arm was hurt. It wasn't hurting. Like, she really do irritate me. She really do. But at the same time, she still did end up fighting everybody, I guess, but she kind of had to be pushed to. And then, bitch, you fighting with hoodies and people telling you not to, and you still doing it. Like, bitch, I mean, that I guess that is wild. I guess that is wild. But Bahati, no. No, no, no. Daisy say TT. Bahati say she don't think TT because she be jumping people and she still got stuff to work on. Now, I'm not going to lie. I feel like all the reasons why Bahati said TT didn't deserve a chain is kind of like why she did deserve a chain. Besides her jumping, but I don't really remember her jumping nobody. They all was jumping them bitches that night, but I don't remember TT jumping nobody. I know she got Jaden when she came out. She tried to get Bahati because she thought Bahati was with them, but I didn't see TT jumping. I saw Janalis them jumping. I saw Daisy and, Gloss them jumping. I didn't see TT jumping, but I'm sure she was. But anyway, I just don't feel like that's a reason for her not to get a chain. You get what I'm saying? Especially if she was going to consider giving Coco one. Anyway, let's keep going. So Daisy say Coco, and Bahati say she feel like Coco ain't did nothing. And I agree with her. Coco ain't did enough to deserve no chain. Hurricane, her name come up, but they say she can't get over the shit with Jaden. And I agree, because girl, that's been your whole thing for the whole season. I really can't believe the season was this short and this, like, it lacks so much substance. But I said that. Remember when we watched the trailer, I said it don't seem like it was nothing that really happened. Like, there was no big ups and no low lows. You know what I mean? It was just a whole bunch of chaos. And I guess it served its purpose for the first season. I didn't like it, though. It was bunk to me, and not bunk in a good way. It was bunk in a bad way. They're getting ready to go to the dinner. Emery in her confessional, she says she deserved the chain because she never gave a fuck. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's the reason. She said she never gave a fuck. Coco says she deserved the chain because she can't think of a reason why she don't. I said, okay. Ain't neither one of you bitches convinced me, but let's just keep going, okay? So they have them separated into two separate groups. For some reason, I don't know, maybe to wait for Shay and Oxy them to get ready. This part really confused me. But they had them in two separate groups, and then they give the girl shots. So then they start having a competition of who could say the shit louder. I ain't gonna lie, this episode, I liked the feel of the episode for some reason. This is probably one of my favorite episodes, actually. So they like, wow, bitches take shots in the other group. Wow, bitches. So they trying to compete, girl. It was funny because the other group was like, what the fuck? Like, this is a competition. They didn't know it was a competition until they knew. You get what I'm saying? So Oxy and Shaden, they finally come down, girl. They was acting like they wasn't coming down. I don't know why. So they finally sit down at the table. Daisy is like, does anybody have anything to say before me and Bahati have the final deliberation for who deserves the chain? Like, anybody want to speak their piece? Anybody got a problem with anybody? So TT is asking Shaden, like, I just want to know why y'all ate in the other room, why y'all didn't eat with us. And Oxy's like, girl, because I'm not finna sit with a bunch of bitches that I don't like, that I'm not comfortable around. And I agree, girl. I'm not finna be able to eat. So I'm not finna be able to do nothing without being on a swivel, okay? Because, girl, I don't know what y'all hoes gonna do. So I agree with her. So Emery, she turns to Jaden again, and I'm just like, damn, get over it, girl. She like, and Jaden, I'll never fucking like you. I'll never like you. Now I'm starting to believe, Emery, you got that train ran on you, girl. Because that's really what you mad about, because she said you got a train ran on you, girl. We is not 15, 14, girl. This is shit everybody done forgot about. If you did get a train ran on you, and girl, I don't give a damn that much. Who do? Who care that much? Girl, we don't care. We're in the age of OnlyFans. That's what you that mad about? Or because she said you fought her mama, but then you said you didn't fight her mama. So if you ain't even fight the girl mama, what are you so mad about? What is she so mad about? What is she so mad about? What is she so mad about? I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, so TT makeup look good as fuck on another note, baby. That makeup was tea. Hello, and I be seeing she be doing her own hair, baby. Y'all cannot like TT, but baby, she be looking good. Okay, hair, makeup, eat down. Coco, she stands up and she decides to say why she deserves the chain. So in the midst of her saying why she deserves a chain, I don't know if nobody clocked this because I don't think they did. Now y'all listen very carefully and go back and watch and tell me if I'm wrong. Coco said she deserved a chain because she fought, she didn't lie about nothing. She didn't start nothing. And she didn't get in nothing just to get into it. Now, let's go back. Did Daisy and Bahati not fight because of a lie that Coco told? Mind y'all, I felt like it was a lie too. And even Bahati was saying, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But now Coco's saying she never lied about nothing. She never started nothing for no reason. And then Bahati's like, well, you know what? She is right. Now I'm confused. Cause then she start the shit with you and Daisy. Then she lie about that and instigate that and make that up. So now I'm confused. So did Coco lie or not? It really don't matter to me that much. But if Bahati's reasoning for changing her mind on Coco is because Coco made a good argument when she sat there and said, now go back and listen, go back and watch. What was Coco's final argument? She said she didn't lie about nothing. She didn't start nothing just to start nothing. So why the hell when they go back to talk about the shit? First of all, Bahati, she shade TT and I guess Rella, cause she like, bitches was mad I didn't get a chain, but I'm the one got the chain. And it was like, I feel like she was looking at us. Bitch, fuck her and that chain. So they go back to talk, and now Bahati's saying she feel like Coco deserved the chain. And I'm just like, what? So Daisy's like, okay, well, you feel like that, but you know what? Who really deserved this chain? You know who really deserved the chain, though? No hating shit. It's TT. TT really deserved the chain. And I agree, too. And y'all cannot like her for all y'all want, girl. Y'all know y'all so biased. TT deserved that chain. She deserved that chain. She was the most bad and wild. She was. Makeup, hair always looked good. She was wilding. She was flipping beds. Bitches was not doing nothing. They was not pressing her. Like what? It was her and Daisy, Bahati. It was their season. This was their season. And if you say otherwise, you're lying. Whether you liked her or not, just like y'all don't like Daisy, you can't lie and say she wasn't one of the most polarizing characters of the season. You'd be lying. But Bahati, she's like, no, I still don't think TT deserved it. And I agree with Daisy in this moment. I don't know what deep rooted shit you got against her, but you're lying if you say she don't deserve the chain. And that's how I feel too. I feel the same way. And Daisy say, you know what, at the end of the day, it really don't matter because Natalie said it was my decision to make and you was helping. And I'm like, that's not what she said. Girl, why when they get back to the table? Because Daisy like, I'm finna give the chain to whoever the hell I want to because that's what Natalie said. Why they run the damn cameras back? And Natalie said, I'm going to give, she said whoever gets this next chain is going to help assist Daisy in deciding who gets the chain. That is what she said. So, bitch, if you want to go off technicalities and bitch wordplay, she said they were going to help and assist Daisy decide. Help Daisy decide. So Daisy was going to make the final decision. That is what she said. That is what she said. And I said, well, damn. Well, hell, damn. She was right. She didn't lie, girl. So, Cupcake, so then Daisy is like, okay, well, I wanted to give the chain to TT, but Bahati want to give it to Coco. But she didn't even feel like Coco deserved it at first. And I guess that's all Coco here. Because fuck the part where Bahati was trying to give Coco the chain and not TT. Now that Daisy wants to give TT the chain, she like, well, Bahati, why you didn't say my name at first? I'm so confused. And then they say it's because she said she was boring. She wasn't doing nothing. So now Coco is like, so do you want to fight me? And Bahati like, well, girl, come on. Mind you, she already took her little stockings and wraps and everything off before she even walked out the deliberation room. Bahati knew what time it was, baby. But one thing about it, that bitch Coco, she kind of tore Bahati. Now Bahati, she got a good couple face shots in the beginning, but Coco won them rounds, honey. She really did. And that's really like kind of how the episode was ending. Besides, I mean, after that, ain't how it ended, but that was kind of like the end of events in the episode. After that, Daisy was just like, well, we'll figure out who's going to get the chain at the reunion after me and Natalie have made our decisions, girl. And it is what it is. And Bahati, she like, shut your fat ass up. And Bahati, she looked beat up. I ain't gonna lie. She looked kind of like naughty and beat up. That's my girl. Love her down. But she hadn't got beat up this last episode. Sorry. All the girls give their final goodbyes. I did not watch none of that shit. I skipped past all of it, girl. And that was the end of this episode. Now, if y'all enjoyed this review, y'all make sure y'all give it a big thumbs up, honey. Are we all glad that this season is over with? Yes, we are. Now, I didn't got the spoilers for the reunion from Everner Entertainment. I definitely did watch the video for the spoilers because I'm like, girl, I do not care about this reunion that much to like wait. You know what I'm saying? So we will be going over the spoilers for the reunion, courtesy of Everner Entertainment, baby. And I'll see you on the next one. Y'all make sure y'all go watch my Baddies Africa review. And I'm going to be doing my reaction to Jocelyn's Cabaret, California right after this. Okay, make sure y'all go watch that. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.